Hello friends, today we'll be looking at limits and the hopital's rule in mathematics. So I have three questions here. The first one says evaluate x squared minus 16 divided by x minus 4, lim x tends to 4. So the first step to follow here is to check if I replace x with 4, whether the value is going to be indeterminate. That is, whether I will have 0 as the numerator and 0 as the denominator before applying the hopital's rule. So checking, I'm going to have 4 squared minus 16 divided by 4 minus 4. This is going to be 16 minus, because 4 squared is 16. 16 minus 16 is 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. So this is an indeterminate value. So it's not going to be the answer. So for me to get the answer, I'll need to apply the hopital's rule. So it's all about differentiating the numerator and the denominator. That is the hopital's rules. So doing that, I will differentiate x squared. That will give me 2x. Then I will differentiate minus 16, which is the constant. That will give me 0. So I'll also differentiate x. That will give me 1. Differentiating minus 4 will be 0. So I have 2x over 1. Then before replacing x with 4. So if I replace x with 4 here, it's going to be 2 brackets 4. That is 2 times 4 divided by 1, which is 8. 2 times 4 is 8. So 8 becomes the answer. So this is how to go about the hopital's rule. Now I will do the same in the second question. The second question says 2x squared minus 3x over 4x squared plus 9x when x tends to infinity. That is x, the value of x gets larger. So if I replace x directly here with infinity sign or symbol, so I'm going to have, at the end of the day, I'm going to have infinity here as the numerator and also infinity here as the denominator. So that is not going to give me the answer. For me to get the answer, I will apply the hopital's rule. So applying the hopital's rule, I'm going to differentiate the numerator. So the goal here is, because if I have the value x and replace x with infinity, at the end of the day, I'll have infinity sign or symbol in the answer. So the goal is going to be to differentiate this expression, so completely to eliminate x. So if x is not eliminated after the first derivative, I'm going to find the second derivative. So doing that, this is going to be differentiating 2x squared will be 4x, because 2 times 2 is 4. I'll have 4x minus differentiating 3x is going to be 3 divided by differentiating 4x squared. 2 times 4 is 8x. Then differentiating 9x is going to be 9. So now if I replace x with this infinity, I'll still have infinity here and in the numerator and also in the denominator, and I wouldn't want that because that is not going to give me the answer. So what I need to do, this is the first derivative. I'm going to find the second derivative, that is differentiating this expression the second time. So I'm going to differentiate 4x. That will give me 4. That will give me 4. Differentiating minus 3. That will give me 0. Then I'll differentiate 8x. That will give me 8. Then differentiating 9. That will give me 0. And I have 4 over 9. 4 over 8, sorry. And 4 over 8 is 1 over 2. Because 4 here 1, 4 here is 2. So I have 1 over 2 as the answer. So the same thing is going to be applied here. I will check as usual, replacing x with 0. Doing that, I'm going to have sine 0 divided by 0. And this is going to give me an indeterminate value. I'll have 0 over 0, and I wouldn't want that. So for me to get the answer, I will apply the hopital's rule. So I'm going to differentiate sine x. That is going to give me cos x. Remember, if you differentiate sine, you're getting cos divided by, when you differentiate x, you're going to get 1. So in this case now, I'm going to replace x with 0 to check. If I replace x with 0, it's going to be cos 0 over 1. Cos 0 is what in mathematics? Cos 0 is actually 1. If you check your calculator, divided by 1. 1 over 1 is 1. So the answer is 1. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more.